Gamer Muscle. Sim Racing Life. Fight.
Hello and welcome to Sim Racing Life. As you can see, today's show or video is about a race I had with Gamer Muscle, the legend himself. I was just sitting there one evening a few days ago, just scouting other YouTube channels, as us YouTube producers do, scouting for other ideas to nick from other channels, obviously. And anyway, Gamer Muscle went on and to SRS, Sim Racing Systems, and did a live stream on there, so I thought I'd join him and thought I'd post this race up afterwards just to sort of see the comparison. It was quite an honour actually to finally race against Mr. GM, so I hope you enjoy the race. Obviously on top right I was Sim Racing Life, and the top left we have the legendary Gamer Muscle, and down the bottom there's a replay cam which will just change every couple of laps or so. As you can see though, it's very, very close. Gamer Muscle is actually just in front of me, over on the right, directly in front of me now. The thing is not to push, isn't it, on the first lap? You've got cold tyres, and you know it's never good on cold tyres to just push the car that little bit further. Everyone's playing it really cautious. It's actually a really good race at the moment. I mean, there seems to have been no incidents at the moment. I mean, well, we've got a guy who just went off right at the back, but that's just a little spin out. But on a public server, you know, there'd be carnage by the first corner. So there we are, coming up to the end of lap 1. Oh my god, there's some... Oh my goodness. Gamer Muscle has been taken out. He's been taken out. Oh, but he's got back on it. He's got back on it, which gives me a humongous great lead. Obviously it's not about just racing Gamer Muscle, it's you know, all the other people that are in the race as well. If you haven't already, I highly recommend getting yourself a Sim Racing Systems, especially if you want cleaner laps and you're a bit bored with the public servers that are out there now. That being said though, there are some good public servers. You know, I quite often enjoy a League of Ordinary Gentlemen on the Spa circuit with the GT2 and various other tracks and car combos that they host. But again, that's down to the, you know, the minor rating, so you know, so here we are, coming up to the end of lap 2. Just coming up to the final bend for myself. This was my first time in this car, the Toyota. and I believe it was Game of Muscle's first attempt as well. So I'd never ridden this. It's actually quite fun to drive, but you have to be a bit careful on the power. Otherwise your back end will slip out and you'll lose total control and look like a complete rubbish sim driver. I did say to Game of Muscle on the live chat on his stream that I'd post up the video. I didn't actually tell him I was going to do it in this kind of a vein, but well, time will tell as to whether he actually speaks to me ever again. I hope so, but you know, if you are offended in any way, GM, by the way I've done this, then you know, please don't hesitate to say, and you know, I'll kindly remove the video. Don't worry that, you know, it's taken me almost 4 days to produce this video because I was having great problems with handbrake for one. I kept making all my videos go out of sync, and I didn't realise until I'd recorded every single aspect of the game, of the replay. And then spent a further 2 days trying to find out why and what was making the audio go out of sync. But so, you know, don't let that hamper your choice. You know, if you are offended, I will take it down. It's not a problem. But anyway. Another thing you tend to find on sim racing systems is that they vary the time of the day of a lot of the races. So there are occasions when you do get that sun glare in your eye, which actually makes for a, you know, a really nice change. Because I generally tend to find on the public servers that everything's sort of set around 10:30 or midday, where everything's, you know, optimal track and optimal weather conditions. And very often do I ever see it really change. So sim racing systems is a kind of a nice little step up. This was a 20-minute race, I believe, and I believe it was a 12-lap race, turned into a 12-lap race. Currently driving, my sim setup, etc. is all Fanatec. So I have the Fanatec Club Sport version 2 wheelbase, and I raced with the Porsche rim. I also do have the F1 carbon rim as well, with a Club Sport version 3 pedals and the SQ shifter. So that's my current setup there. Currently also, I suppose, running triple screens with a single GTX 1080 Ti. We've got a 3770K processor overclocked to 4.4 gigahertz. Only with 16 gigabytes of Corsair Dominator RAM. 1866, I believe, was the frequency. I probably will go for a computer upgrade at some point. I'm still sort of hanging out at the moment with all this Ryzen and Intel multi-core, multi-threaded battle, and I'm waiting for sort of more tests to sort of really see how this can benefit me as a video producer and YouTube producer and games player, obviously. But I believe that it should be a lot easier and probably help in frames per second while recording videos with multi-threaded processors. Oh, and as you see, as I said before, if you're not very careful, that back end slips out. And oh, who is that behind me? That is Gamer Muscle. That is Gamer Muscle behind me. Now, when I was watching his live show, he was shouting my name at this point, so I could hear him while we were racing. So yeah, you know, as you do, because I'm in front, I gave it a little bit of a, well, what do you call it, a cocky little wiggle, just to let him know that he was talking about me and I could hear him. But anyway, you know. And really, that didn't help me at all, really, because I ended up doing exactly the same on this corner, which allowed GM to pass me. There he goes. Meow. So, put down, and off I go again. Well, this changed things up, didn't it? Well, I think there's still about 4 laps to go, so I do have a little bit of time to catch up as long as I can. I did find, however, on the day, because we had 3 races against each other, I think it was, and yeah, we're quite evenly matched, really. So yeah, which was kind of nice. It was nice. There's nothing worse than being, you know, 2 seconds faster or 2 seconds slower per lap than somebody. Excuse me. It's always nice to race your friends and to race people, but you know, obviously having a little bit of competition, good competition, you know, is very healthy and real good fun. Oh dear. So coming up to this turn. There's 3 battling out for this corner. This could prove if everything could just go wrong here. But no, we've all got round really nice and safely. Everyone being aware of their position and the other drivers, which is really good, as I said again, on sim racing systems. Most races are clean like this, for the most part. So So once again, I'm just in front of Game of Muscle. But we've got this other little chap to contend with who's in front of us. Oh. So I'm going to have a go at this. Can I make it? Can I make it? Oh, losing a bit of control. I think I better let him free. As long as I get a good run through this corner and get up behind him, I should be able to draft along this straight. And there we go. Just so long as I can reach the end before him, everything is good. And I have. Oh, and so is Game of Muscle. I was actually constantly looking in my rear view mirror to see where he was as well in relation to me, because I knew he wasn't far behind. I tend to find that's when I normally make mistakes. Is when I'm constantly looking around and not paying attention to what's in front. Because we all make mistakes, don't we? Unless, of course, your name's Gregor Hugh too, but I don't think, I'm sure he's probably made the odd occasional mistake as well. With 2 laps to go, I believe. All I've got to do is stop this car from going sideways, and hopefully I'll retain this position. Now, one thing I would like, I'm not really sure, I've done a little bit of searching, but I can't seem to find anything, but it would be really cool if somebody made an app that, that when you went into the race, it would grab everyone's skin and put it on their car for you, so that, because I've found a few times, and particularly with sim racing systems, is you've got your own skins, and you apply them to the car, and that's great, they're there while you race, and they're there on the replay, but because sim racing systems don't have them, watching it on their replays, it can be a little bit confusing, because obviously you go to a default colour for your car, so yeah, that can be a little bit, so it'd be really cool. If anybody knows of any app like that, let me know please, that'd be great. And if there isn't, how about somebody make one? Please? Pretty please? That'd be great. Thank you. So here we are, final lap. Oh, had a little bit of sideways movement. You do have to be a bit careful on this track though, because there are a few areas where if you cut that curve just a little bit too much, you'll get a penalty and you have to reduce your speed to 21 miles per hour or slow down for 10 seconds. So you have to just be a bit careful on this track in some places. So I think this could be it, unless GM pulls something out of the bag on this last chicane, which he seems to be doing. He seems to be dive bombing me. Oh, but would you believe it? I believe he clipped the curb there. Was that maybe a clip the curb, and he's going to have to slow down. Now, did I post this video up because I won? Or I beat, well, not necessarily won, but I beat Game of Muscle? Of course I did. Of course I did. No, in all seriousness, no, I did say I was going to put the video up, but it wasn't because I won. Beating Game of Muscle, yes, that was a good thing. It would be great to have a rematch, because I think we're quite evenly matched anyway. But yeah, you know, it is what it is. Anyhow, that just leaves me to say thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for now. Bye.